raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Welcome to the mail draft on ESPN 8, the Ocho. We let the gays and the women go first because we know neither one of them have any patience. Totally playing. Welcome back once again to another inebriated, alcohol-fueled fun fest that is Drunk Upon a Time. I am your host, Dom, and I am joined by some Drunk Upon a Time regulars and some newbies that we are starting to know and love. And we'll kick everything off with ladies first because my mom kind of raised a gentleman. The wonderful, the fabulous, the co-host of Top Rope Wrestling Talk, Latina Heat herself, Wendy. Say hi to the people.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Fuck that bitch. No, I'm kidding. Carol Baskin, not you, by the way, in case you're listening to this later.
No,
all right. And then next up, we have my man, the legendary local comedian, roast battler, one of my near and dear friends, kind of a brother from another mother, my man, Uncle Keenan, a.k.a. Aaron. Say what's up, dude.
What is happening, everybody?
And, of course, we have the Canadian knucklehead himself, the Drunk Upon a Time OG, Canadian Aaron. Say what's going on to the people.
The weed came in, so
good for you.
Doing better this week.
So it's drunk and high upon a time. All right. And of course, last but certainly not least, the man that helped me learn all there is to know about technology, except Zoom, because that's kind of windy. But my Yoda, the nerd on point, the vet, the wonderful father and husband, my man Chris. Say what's up, man.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, you know the usual. At least it's a Friday night, and we're all sitting here drinking. I guess it could be worse.
Oh, look at that! Zoom's even blurring the label for me.
I wonder if it'll do that on mine. I'm gonna try. It's kind of doing it. Kind of. Almost got it.
So, Aaron, question, man. What kind came in? What'd you get?
Oh, other air.
Well, we got some Lucky Charms that looked quite appealing. Now, they did have other stuff. I just tried from a different website this time. This is the website I was using a couple of years ago, decided to split into a couple different websites, and the one that I was using hasn't had very good stock in a little while. So, yeah, I thought I'd try out, this new site. And, yeah, Lucky Charms and have a nice little, Shia balm or whatnot. Just thought I'd try, I'm trying to smoke less, but at the same time, yeah, I'm enjoying these Lucky Charms. It's doing the job.
Sounds good to me, dude. I mean, as he's describing that, I'm just thinking,
Hey, that's pretty good.
pass it this way. This way. No.
And like I was saying last week, it's cheap, it's affordable, and it's of good quality. Like, not just all right quality, good quality. So it works on several levels. And considering it gets delivered right to your house, no complaints.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I heard the train in the back that was bringing it in. But yeah, we've got a pretty interesting show. I was trying to wait for another special guest before we got into this, but since Wendy's here, we're gonna do it anyway. Want to go back to last week where Chris's awesome wife, who will remain nameless but is awesome nonetheless, brought up the idea of term limits on marriage. Like, you marry somebody, you sign like a 5-year contract. And then when those 5 years are up, you can renegotiate, or you can head into free agency like sports, and you can just start recruiting. Now, I'm wondering, and I'm hoping she's close enough to being done with her snack, if she stuffs it in her. I'm wondering if Wendy, being the lone female that joined us so far tonight, if she thinks this is, you know, like a horribly sexist idea, or if she would actually do this with her own husband.
Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I've been very happy with him for 15 years now.
Wow.
Granted, it'll be 2 years of actual marriage, living in
That's all
sin.
Sin's great.
Hell yeah, it is.
I love Sin.
I mean, it might be a good option for some people because not everybody was meant to be together forever. My parents,
Mm.
Mine as well.
right? I mean,
Mine too. Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna start a new Me Too movement. It's like, yep, right here. Not taking anything away from the original. I'm just saying. Don't at me.
it seems like a valid option for some people. I mean, not everybody is in it to win it for the long haul, but not everybody's in it for the short term either. You know, I mean, you want to test the waters. Maybe that's why you should live
I
together.
don't know if I would actually like terminate my wife's contract, but I just want to go through the recruiting process and see people like jumping through hoops to be with me. Like, okay, next.
Could you imagine
Recruitment
free
process.
agency?
Oh,
Hearing on the news, Johnny Depp's coming up on his free agency, and he's not sure if he's going to resign.
right. I want to hear like Adam Schefter break down the free agency news
Oh.
on like, you know, couples that are breaking up or coming up on their limits, or celebrities, or just regular old people. Like, you know what? Dom's about 6 months away from free agency, and he's a solid man with a sense of humor and about 3 shows in a production company. I think he's gonna go high in this next draft.
You know, some people would go wild though and have.
We need
like,
Mel
like,
Kiper
parties,
with the
like,
crazy hair.
Gonna be a bachelorette in 24 hours.
Right?
Oh my god.
Could you imagine the war rooms like the NFL draft room?
Oh my
Jesus.
god! And Aaron drafts Sheila. Yeah. And
Dude,
then like
that's
him and his family like hugging and high fiving and
Crying.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
yo, that's a good pick. Yeah, and then have Mel Kiper come in to explain why Aaron picked Sheila too high.
Well, if you notice very well, she likes to make her steaks medium rare. She gives blowjobs, and she doesn't have a crazy mother-in-law. Like, she is a #1 pick.
Yeah, but at the same time, those hips don't look childbearing, and we know she's had some issues in the past. And Aaron wants a family. And not only that, she scored high on the Wonderlick. This woman's got a whip.
A Wonderlick actually might sound good in marriage terms.
Yeah, Wonderlick has a whole new meaning in that draft.
Yeah. Hey, Dom, as well as a 4240.
Wonderlick in that draft is, I wonder if she'll lick these mountains. And for women, same thing. I wonder if he's gonna lick this. You know, I was gonna draft him high, and then I realized he don't go down south, so fuck him.
How many
Ain't
dudes
you
have
ever
lied
heard
about
that old song? You gotta lick it before you stick it.
Hey, so could you imagine
There is rumors
the
that he
difference
has
between
herpes.
who's drafting and who's in the draft pool, and going back and forth and going, nah, I'm gonna get drafted this year. I'm looking at the free agency like I might want to dip in there.
And again, we'd have like Mel Kiper's best available, like top 5. Number 1, Scarlett. Number 2, Wendy. Number 3, Jackie.
You know what? But see, I would be excited about wondering which celebrities or famous people I'm slightly above. You know, so like, what if I like
Ooh.
outrank Johnny Depp by like 2 points?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
But then again, some cashier at Walmart outranks me by like 60.
Could you imagine?
Like,
Could you imagine like you're looking at the draft board and like, what? I'm above Channing Tatum? Fuck yeah!
I wouldn't want to watch the celebrity
short
draft. I
game's
would want to
horrible.
watch like the trashy ones. Like, no, we're down here in this Georgia trailer. Let's meet the draftees, shall we?
My name Cletus.
That's
and,
what I would watch.
my name Cletus, and I'm on probation.
Last draft.
That's like the 19th round of the draft.
but you know what? There's gonna be some coach or some women be like, I can change him.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Oh yeah.
There's always someone out there. I can
all you have
change
to do-
him.
All you have to do is train him. Like, he's not a fucking dog. What are you talking about?
I heard that so many times. Like, oh, you know, he womanizes and he doesn't really like to commit, but I can train him. I was like,
You ain't learning.
bitch, do I look like old Yeller to you?
I hate to break it to you, but like my mama says, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And that dog ain't learning nothing.
And you know what? I would give a pro tip to all the ladies out there. If you think you have to train him, leave. Because he ain't gonna.
If you think you have to train him, maybe there's something wrong with you. And you need to sort yourself out.
I didn't want to say that, but that's a female saying that. I did not.
No.
I may
Drunk
or
lady
may
drinking out of
not.
the pineapple talking to you. So
I may or may not have thought it, but I didn't say it because I've been with a woman for like 15 plus years, so I already know when that kind of shit comes up. Just,
Look, I learned early, and I accepted the fact that my husband is like an untrainable beast. I love him. I'll yell. I know it won't make a difference. I'll accept it. Like
he's still gonna do that shit tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Exactly.
He's gonna do that shit in 15 minutes. Let's be honest.
That's being generous with the time. I know he can hear me around the corner.
Hi, Jose. Feel better.
I gotta say something. I've been wondering what the hell was in the background of Unky Keenan's Tai Lung freaking background thing that kept popping in and out.
Oh, the crazy cat.
I didn't realize it was a ceiling fan, and his camera's pointed upwards. Like
Really?
the whole call, like I've been wondering what the hell that was. Ceiling fan.
Oh,
yeah, I see it now. I didn't even see it
man.
until you pointed it out. Man,
Hey.
good eye.
Right? I hate to see what else he probably saw because I don't have a shirt on.
I'm like not even really. I'm not paying attention to anybody talking.
Yo,
I'm just watching.
He's just watching that fan, man.
he's looking at me. I'm so vain. I'm
and I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yo, Uncle Keenan is trying to go high in the draft. That's why he showed up shirtless.
I think it's just an Aaron thing.
I gotta
for
get the
drunk
baby
upon a
on.
time.
There you
Give me
go.
a second, I'll join the party.
It's totally Aaron.
Look at that. Aaron's already get it off too.
Well, yeah, there's so much about that sort of draft that just seems interesting to me. Even I would sit back and watch the same-sex couples like, oh, this is gonna be good. Could you imagine the drama? I mean, I know because I live with it like every fucking day.
Could you imagine a celebrity that hasn't come out of the closet yet jumping into that?
And you find out they're in the gay draft, like, what? Johnny Depp's
Ladies
gay?
and
I
gentlemen.
always knew. What you mean Scarlett Johansson's a lesbian? Bullshit!
Ruby Rose.
Leonardo DiCaprio. This is not a drill.
I always suspected. It'd be funny if it was
well,
somebody
I'm
you
not
never...
really. They're over there like, I'm not really, I'm just dabbling, that's all.
They don't have a bisexual draft. No, we don't. Okay, this is already confusing enough. Mel Kiper is busy. We don't have that yet.
Actually, Mel Kiper messed around and be like, I'm entering the bisexual draft.
It's like, give me 2 days. I'll have my top 200 out for the bisexual draft. But yeah, I mean, it seems like, especially same sex, it just seems like so much drama because I live with it, and there is, like, with my brother and his fiance, there is drama going to the car. I've never, like, married couples are one thing. Married same sex couples, it's a bit different. Like, you can't walk to the car without drama.
That's how I tell him I love him.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just wild. So to see a whole draft with shit like that, oh.
You know the outfit's gonna be on point though.
Yes, the outfits, the interior decoration, the whole nine.
Billy
like,
Porter would be hosting that one. Come out, carry
The
it on
celebration
the thing.
dance.
I mean, him and RuPaul.
Oh my God, Billy drag, that'd be the best.
Like, oh my God, look at it. This bitch is working.
And prepare to make your decisions and don't fuck it up.
And don't fuck it up. Exactly.
You have people lip syncing for their couples and shit.
I don't know if I, like I said, I don't know if I'd cut my wife, but I might just stick her on a franchise. Like, look, you got a year, get your shit together.
The 1 year franchise tag.
Because if not, 12 months.
Damn, man.
Man, talk about the amount of work. Like, honey, I put in new guardrails. Like, he paved the sidewalk.
I regrouted the tub.
My question is though, how do you tell your SO like, hey, I'm getting out of the contract, like
that.
Oh man!
But what if
you
what
send
if
a
they
fax?
don't
When they go visit at another team, they know you're looking elsewhere.
You send a fax.
Oh.
Like you send a fax,
okay,
and you don't
Grandpa.
even use their name. It just comes out, and they pick it up. It's to whom it may concern. Wendy is opting out of the relationship. We wish you well in your further endeavors.
Please turn in your playbook.
We hope nothing but the best for you.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Please turn in
A
all
complimentary muffin basket will be by in an hour.
You know that would bring out the psycho in people though. Like there are people out there who'd be like, if I can't have you, nobody can. So many people dead.
And
Oh, how
that
did
shit-
John die? Well, he finally
And
told
that shit
Susan
needs to be
he's out of
televised
contract.
too. Like the people that lose it and go after somebody and start busting up their car, like slashing tires or whatever. That needs to be on part of the draft too. Like you wouldn't believe what happened going into this round, and then just cut to the live feed.
You come home from
Ladies
Sorry to
work
say,
and
Bill
she's like,
won't
you're
be
in
joining
the
us this year.
Could you imagine
Aaron
like
Johnson
slow
just
motion?
broke up with Ronda Rousey.
Could you imagine like slow motion in those moments and like the little yellow telestrator crayon on the screen? Like this is where she really fucks him up right here. See this? Bam, 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 knife right to the chest.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one. If Jose rolled over one morning and said, "Babe, I want out of the contract. I'm gonna go join the mail draft," I'd be like, "The fuck you is like."
Where you think you
must
go?
be high.
There's two places you're gonna be: here or the grave. You choose.
Exactly.
But what do they do about the kids? Like in a for the kids, like
that's
what
a good
is
one.
that part of the package? Is that
That's
part of
gonna
the?
have to be part of the package.
It would have to be
it's
part of the
joint
package
custody.
deal. Like, yo,
Like
if you
any
want,
other divorce,
if you
joint
want,
custody.
you know, like if you want Kathy, you got to take the kid with him. Like,
Kids are just gonna be like 2 Christmases.
and my kid is cute, so I'm worried. People be like, "Oh, okay, come on, fuck." I'm all alone. Nobody want
But
me,
you know
man.
the good thing is they can always sign back if they sign a short-term contract just to get their world oats off. You know, like hey, I just needed to
A short
get off. I
term.
came back.
I only want to test the waters for 3 months. If I don't feel like
Yeah.
it for 3 months,
I
going
invoke
back to the old ball and chain.
That's another thing. You need to have clauses in those contracts that you sign, like hall pass clause, or you know, there's like incentive bonuses and like football contracts. Like, oh, if you get through 6 months without peeing on the toilet, then we can have a 3-way. Oh, sweet.
If you actually remember our anniversary,
Right. If you show up to my mother's house more than 5 times this year
without grumbling.
without grumbling, you can do whatever you want to me. Sweet.
If my sister can spend the night for a whole week and there's
Could
no
you-
drama, you can put
Not
it
only
in
that, now that I'm thinking about it, could you imagine like how many agents would come out of this whole thing? Because like everybody would need an agent to negotiate their shit.
I'd be an agent. I'd be making bank off
Everybody.
that.
I'm like, I ain't signing with Drew Rosenhaus. Fuck him. He's ruined more careers than COVID-19 with the XFL. I swear to God. But yeah,
He's
it would
caused
be.
more separation than the national anthem in the locker room.
I was afraid. I was honestly afraid that if we brought this up with Wendy, she might be, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I think I even mentioned on the last show, if she was here, she'd probably be calling us misogynistic idiots, and she's not wrong. But but I'm glad she took to it. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm feeling that. That's great. And I guess from there we can try to move on this Freaky Friday to a Drunk Upon a Time staple, the one and only category that is Idiot of the Week. And I'm going to say, you know what? Let's let the ladies start this time. Wendy, who do you have for Idiot of the Week?
Cut me mid eating. Typical.
Always.
What I do? I switched over to super sour Scandinavian swimmers. Oh, you can't see it.
Ew.
There they are.
Aw.
Delicious.
Ew, they're like Swedish fish, but fancy.
I just realized that was Tiger King behind her.
Oh yeah. Joe Exotic.
Enzo Amore's
He
grandfather.
is
Fucking
on
love it.
everybody's background tape.
It's gonna be my background for Tuesday's work meeting. Let's see who catches on.
Oh my God! Please record that.
We need to see this.
It'll be great because it'll be a bishop on the call too. Like,
What is that? Could you imagine if I showed up on the call with all these bottles behind me, like, "Hey, what's going on, Bishop?"
you're gonna have to send me that background so I can see it for the next one after that.
I will do that.
If we didn't use Vonage at work, I would use that background, Dom.
Wow, they still do Vine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we,
there's the
we
commercials
use
on it.
Vonage, bro. Like it's nuts, man.
Wow, I did not know that was like they were still oh wow, Vonage. I used to love those commercials.
Those are kind of boring now.
Remember that?
Yeah, the commercials are boring now. They're just like.
Remember it. There may
Vonage.
or may not have been times where I was alone in the bedroom with my wife and we were doing some things, and in the middle of it, I'll go woohoo, woohoo.
No.
Yeah,
She
maybe
needs to
one
get on the
day.
podcast right now.
I know, man. I'm dying for this kid to go to sleep.
Oh my God.
No,
I
there's
need
a
to
few
hear
things
from
that
her.
her, maybe even Aaron, could like just genuinely back me up on, because I think I've told some stories to you guys about certain events, and Aaron like lived them with us. So, but we're gonna wait for her to show up for that.
Yeah,
What was the question?
I'm sorry. Who do you have for idiot of the
we
week? Was the
definitely got
question.
some tails.
Oh, idiot of the week. Ooh, I'm torn between something I saw viral and something in my personal life.
You can go two first. I probably will.
All right, viral. I saw this video of a woman at the Burger King drive-thru demanding a refund while the Burger King's on fire. Everyone was out of the building.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Everyone was like out of the building yelling at her like, "Lady, move away!" So she finally pulled over just enough, got out of her car, and proceeded to yell at everybody and was like, "I'm not leaving till I get my money back, blah, blah, blah." And we're like, "Lady, the building's on fire." "Oh, now you want to be serious? You were laughing a minute ago." Well, yeah, we're serious because the building's on fire. Like, what do you want us to be? So,
Oh
yeah.
my God! If I was a fireman, no lie, I'd have thrown that bitch in the fire. Just nope, we don't need you.
I just turned the hose on her, like, "Well, get out of here."
Oh my God! Okay, so give me a minute, because goddamn. Okay, and you
Yep.
said you had two, so give us the next
No,
one.
I'll
I'm
leave
gonna
it
get a
at
beer.
one. I won't call
Oh,
out
okay.
yet.
Well, I gotta get a beer, so I'm gonna jump in, and I'm gonna put it out there, because Jesus fucking Christ, there was a certain pumpkin-headed dipshit this week who came along and told everybody to inject disinfectants, and there were people who actually listened. So my idiot of the week goes to our wonderful, and by wonderful I mean dipshit president, and the fucking morons who actually listened. How the fuck? These are worse than the Tide Pod people. At least they look tasty. What makes you think like, oh, Lysol, oh, bleach, good. Like, no.
You know what? God willed it. That's
I guess so.
Darwinism at its finest.
Dom, I
Maybe
gotta
there's-
disagree with you, bro.
How can
And
you
here's
disagree?
Why. Here's why. Did you watch the actual press conference with him? Because here's what happened. We know Trump is an asshole from birth, and
Huge.
he's also a sarcastic motherfucker, because he doesn't care
Big
to
time.
speak eloquently, right?
I don't even think he knows
speaks
how.
like no, he doesn't. He speaks like he tries to talk like a regular Joe. So here's what happened in that exchange. He was asked about that, and about like people are talking about using disinfectants and things like that, and he was like, "Yeah, that's a really good idea. We should inject them." He was being sarcastic in the moment.
I'm sure he was,
True,
but at the same time,
here's the fact. The fact is, it is an idiot thing to do as a president to say anything like that, regardless
go.
of the context within that you are speaking, or if you are being sarcastic about it. However, I found it funny because he's like, "You're really like, that's the route you guys are gonna go."
no, it's a bit like
he was making fun of the idiocy of the situation. Now the people that took that spun it, and then other people on the receiving end said, "Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea." Yeah, fucking morons.
No,
movie
that's what I mean.
soundtrack is great, though.
It's one of those things. Like, I know he was kind of saying it sarcastically, but you hit the nail on the head. Where, like, you're the president of the United States. This is not the type of shit you want to say. You're an idiot for fucking saying it in the first place, even if you're joking, because there are idiots out there dumb enough who aren't picking up on your sarcasm and thinks, "Oh, he found the way." They're the same idiots that voted for your dumbass. So,
pods.
twofer. Twofer, just nope, not taking it back. Oh, hey, there she is. Okay, we're gonna go on to Unky Keenan, and you can, if you don't mind, grab me a beer because I got to plug in the splitter for your headphones. Okay. Love you. Unky Keenan, who you got for idiot of the week, man?
I have. This may not be like news, but it was news that I saw personally. I saw a lady hit a cop car because she was rubbernecking looking at a car accident on the other side of the road. And I just thought that was pretty ironic, and I thought that was pretty cool.
I put my headphones in as soon as he said it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that. All right, I like
And it was on the opposite side of the street because it was a turning lane. So hit a parked cop car in the midst of looking at another car wreck.
I gotta tell you, man, and it's not something that, you know, I think even Wendy would agree because she kind of lives here, but there are some dumbass drivers everywhere. But in Virginia, there are some really dumb motherfucking drivers. Like,
I know, man.
dumb. I mean, I know they're everywhere, but here there's like a new level of stupid because, like, there are just people, like, we're driving in the rain because there's been a lot of rain lately, and we're rolling along. I'm on the interstate. I'm doing like 75 mile an hour behind people, and all of a sudden, for no fucking reason whatsoever, they all decide they're gonna jam on their brakes. Like, the dumbest fucking thing you could do while doing 75 mile an hour on flooded roads is hit the goddamn brake. They're just a new level of stupid here. Like, I'm, you know, yeah, I'm with him. I'm sure Wendy would probably agree because she lives in Northern Virginia. I'm kind of in the middle,
Let me tell you,
and then Aaron's more south.
let me tell you about Northern Virginia. Okay, Virginian drivers, DC drivers, Maryland.
That's a whole different breed.
Yeah, they're not even stupid. They're psycho. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like they act like limits are suggestions and shoulders. That's the avoid traffic lane. No, it's not. No, it's not, you assholes.
No,
I have feelings
it
about
really.
Maryland.
So yeah, okay, like Virginia drivers, Maryland, dude, look, motherfucker, Aaron was talking about they hit the cop car. You just
All of them. Agreed.
All right.
People are gonna think all I do is eat. That's all
Yeah,
I've been doing this whole last time.
I see that
applesauce.
Chris is a little bit detained. So let's try Captain Knucklehead up there in Canada. Do you have an idiot of the week for us that isn't you?
Not that isn't me, no. Like, I honestly, I like setting the bar a little bit lower for everybody. Like, I'm the Canadian with mental health issues who sits here and rolls joints, sipping on Filipino brandy, while Americans rip on me most of the show. But
I dropped the phone.
that's why I nominate myself for idiot of the week most of the time.
Hey, I gotta tell you,
it just lowers the bar.
That was such a good commentary. You made Keenan drop his phone.
it really was. But I gotta tell you, if you haven't noticed lately, we have not really been bashing on you or Canadians since the relaunch of the show. We've been a little bit nicer, kinder, gentler, especially since you got off wine.
Moment.
Yeah. I missed wine. I miss port wine.
Port wine's good wine, man. That's good stuff.
It is good.
It is pretty good.
All wine is good. Well, most wine is good wine. I don't know. I don't care for white wine.
Do you guys
Red
get
wine.
Apothic up there?
Oh, Apothic is good.
Apothic's good wine.
Mhm.
It's a red blend.
I'm all about Lazy Bones. This is a good one. It's a Cabernet Franc.
Ooh.
Can't see where is.
Lovely.
There you go. Yeah.
Kind of see it, yeah.
Got a naked lady.
Gotta love those backdrops. Oh, by the way, if you hear giggling, it's because my lovely, wonderful, talented, sexy wife, Kathy, has joined us.
I was really hoping that was not you giggling, so that's good.
No.
Cute little giggles.
All right, so we have.
All right, I think I broke my phone.
Uh-oh. Good thing you got two.
I know, right?
Right?
That burner's the new phone. You better.
He's moving over to the Keenan phone.
Yeah, he's Keenan from now on. Like, there is no Aaron, only Keenan.
Like,
Just the way it
it's so
should
funny
be.
because I can't get it to even up. All right, there
Oh,
we go.
no.
Okay, all right, that's better.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we can see.
Okay.
At least we get to hear you the whole time, so that's good.
Yeah.
Especially for podcast purposes. So yeah.
I like the Tai Lung look.
So
Yeah, I like the Palong too.
yeah, it's a good look. So
Thank you.
we still have Chris left for Idiot of the Week, and
Oh, mine's easy.
okay.
Drew motherfucking Breeze, bro.
Wait,
What did he do?
What did
What's
he
going
do?
on?
All right.
Did I miss something?
It's the COVID season, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's on lockdown, stay at home, don't go out, all this
Well,
stuff.
supposedly.
He was on the news taking his kid to the beach.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a whole report. I think
Oh.
it was like Colorado Beach or something was just
Oh,
it was
that
teamed
funny,
with
right?
people, and it wasn't even supposed to be open, but they were there anyway, and it's like, really? What happened?
There's beaches in Colorado?
Apparently, because there was a
damn
bunch of
Colorado
motherfuckers
beaches.
on it. Like maybe they were too high to remember it was a goddamn lockdown or something, but they were just there everywhere. There were so many bags of Funyuns you couldn't count. I swear to God.
My brother lives out there. I'm literally messaging him right now.
There's gotta be at least like
Them
man-made.
Colorado beaches.
Like, does
Lakes or
Colorado have
beaches.
beaches? I think it has like lakes.
I mean,
like,
hell,
lakes.
Yeah.
we got a
It's
man-made beach
lakes.
off the York River. You know, like they
He just
gotta
said
have.
no.
That oceanfront property in Colorado is gonna be skyrocketing in price right now.
Right.
I just
Like-
texted him, hey, does Colorado have beaches? He said no.
Okay.
Are there?
Hmm.
They're probably like lake beaches.
Well, they were around a lake or something, but it was
So
like
stupid.
just a bunch
Oh,
of
that
fucking
was
people.
funny. No.
They got a
the-
Billy Ocean front.
They got a Billy Ocean. They just walk up, and instead of waves, it's just him standing there going, "On the wings of love, get out of my dream,
Get into your heart.
beep beep, yeah." Oh shit! Sorry. All of a sudden, it turned into
Billy Ocean.
karaoke.
Yeah, they sell Billy Ocean front.
All of a sudden, it turned to karaoke night on Freaky Friday. Shit.
Oh, I miss karaoke.
I do too. We were
Oh.
talking
Yeah.
about it last week. Aaron actually told everyone that women would buy me drinks to do karaoke songs, which I was like, yes, finally somebody backed me up.
Yeah, they
Should-
did.
Yeah.
Thank you. And she went and chased after somebody who stole my blinking Kanye sunglasses.
Oh wow.
You should have let those go.
No, they
No.
were dope.
Is that
They were dope. DJ
that-
ended up breaking them or I popped them out. They were big, oversized, like California raisin sunglasses with lights in them. And you flick a switch and they started blinking. So like, and I'd flip the switch and my shit would be blinking while I was performing.
I have an
Yeah,
answer on the
sounds fun.
beaches. He says we have lakes and like the sand dunes has an area with water.
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically what we were thinking.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking.
Yeah. So I did my due diligence and reported. Cool.
Okay, sweet. It's much appreciated. But yeah, okay, so we got one more to add to the list. I don't know if Kathy has one or not because she wasn't exactly prepared for this. You got anybody you want to name Idiot of the Week?
Yeah, dumb motherfuckers that don't know how to read signs.
Okay, there you gotta explain a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm going to.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Okay, so as you guys know, I work as a dog groomer and we're taking safety precautions. So we're wearing masks and gloves when we go out to the clients. But we have signs that say like, hey, stay in your car we'll come out to you. Just call the shop.
And I can verify that these signs are like everywhere. It's not just one little sign. They're on all the posts next to the parking spaces. They're on the door. They're on the window. They're fucking everywhere. Call us and we'll come out to you.
Yes. So today I got to work, and 5 minutes later, there were about 5 people standing outside, huddled together, staring in the window of the door.
Way to social distance too, by the way.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Like
together.
Yeah.
They're like this.
My dogs love each other.
Exactly.
The saddest thing is we have like a church across the street from our house, and clearly it doesn't really open anymore. But churchgoers will actually come to the parking lot, get out, sit in a little gazebo, and like sit apart from each other in these picnic benches, and barely even talk. They just sit there with one another. It's fucked
two
up.
guys.
Like it's like 4 or 5 cars worth of people at one point, and they just sit there. And those people are actually practicing social distancing better than the motherfucker sitting outside her job.
Maybe they're just having like contemplative prayer together, because they'll do that sometimes. And, like,
I guess it's just a little weird when like I come out front to smoke a cigarette and I'm chilling and I look over and there's just like a group of people sitting at benches like.
Hey, at least the goat's not out there sitting on the picnic bench.
Oh, thank God that goat is gone.
A goat?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we had 2 terrorizing the neighborhood for the longest time, and finally they both just got like removed or something. I don't know. But Jesus Christ, like one of them was trying to come after me while I had my son, and I was trying to bring him to the car to go pick up her from work. It was like following behind us, and I'm like reaching in my waist because I always stay ready. So I'm just like, come on.
Was it a black goat?
I think the one that attacked him was the tan.
It was like, yeah, the tan and white one. There was a black and white one.
So it wasn't Black Phillip. Cool. Okay.
Oh, it was weird. I don't think I've ever lived in a neighborhood in my life where you had to worry about a fucking goat.
No. First time. The pig. Remember the pig? Oh
my God, yes, the pig. My old house before this one, I was coming to it, and I was bringing my dog back from the vet, and I was driving a little Honda Civic, like a VTEC 2-door, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm driving. I have a golden retriever / yellow lab in shotgun. And we're driving along and everything's cool. And I come around a corner and there's this giant fucking pig at the intersection in the middle of the street. And
like 400-pound pig.
And it starts running at my car and I'm coming at it. So now I'm technically playing chicken with a fucking pig. And I'll tell you what, that motherfucker swerved first. Or else we would have been having ribs that night. Like, fire up the grill, I got some shit.
I got bacon, I got the whole last thing.
Fire up the grill, I got some shit. It's still stuck to the hood of my car, but I got some shit. Because, it was just one of those, like, beater cars that still ran well, so I used it every now and then. And if I hit that son of a bitch, I would have just been like, oh well.
Good thing I copied off of Anki.
Yeah, if you gonna make me spit beer on my wife. Oh my God. Okay, so we got Kathy, we got everybody. Yay, sweet. All right, next topic. Awesome. Oh man, the next topic. You know what? Since they're both here, we're gonna skip down a little bit. And we're gonna go with ladies' choice. We'll let Wendy start. We'll let the ladies ask a question or bring up something, and we'll just go with it. We'll answer whatever you ask. We'll do whatever. We are at your command, Lady Wendy. Please.
Lady.
And I mean that in the nicest way.
Very loosely, we use lady around here for me.
Her too.
It's true.
So, okay. So this is an ongoing, what's the word I'm looking for? Disagreement with the husband regarding the toilet seat. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I've mapped it out. 2 out of 2 times, I'm going to need that seat down. Right? 1 out of 2 times, he's going to need it down. But why can't he put it? And his argument is, well, can't you look? Well, what if I'm in a rush? What if I'm desperate? What if I've got like those really bad stomach cramps? Because I just had one too many Taco Bell tacos for no fucking reason, because I can. And I'm like, I'm about to just die and not make it to that can. I need you to put that damn seat down. Why? Why can't you put that fucking seat down?
You think
Why
you
is
ever
it-
just like dropped
let me
in
tell
the-
you it like this.
Oh.
You are a strong, proud, capable woman.
This
And
is
damn it
another
if
one
you
of his
can't
arguments.
lower that seat down.
That's another one of his arguments.
I'm for equality
No,
here.
I'm
I got
gonna-
your back.
I can't lie because she's right here and she'll just call me out on my bullshit anyway. So I did this a lot when we first started living together because I just wasn't used to
Oh
it.
no.
And there would be times where I'd be like over in the kitchen getting something to eat, and she would have gone to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I just hear, "Oh God, fuck you, help me!" I'm like, "What's the matter?"
Again,
I'm stuck
you
in
are
the toilet.
You are a fully grown adult. You should be able to look down before you sit.
And so
That being said, I will say this. Why not just put the whole fucking lid down every single time,
Right, just hold
regardless
that
of
thing down
girl,
and
boy,
True.
everybody put the lid
True.
down.
Full
You got,
lid,
everybody
sweep
has to
lid,
lift the lid up.
Flush it.
That's a solid move. I like that.
Just put
no,
the whole
I gotta
damn
say,
lid down.
I'm looking at it, and honestly, like, survey says number one answer. So good
Do
job,
people
Chris.
not have
But what I was gonna say was after a few times where she was just flailing in the toilet with her ass stuck and I had to pull her out, I felt so bad that eventually it just got to the point where, like, all right, I'm putting the seat down. Like, I always wiped it after I took a leak. It was just
Which I
wiped.
do appreciate because
But
not a lot of guys do
But
that.
I would fuck up on the seat. So I'm pretty good now at getting that lid down. I don't remember the last year that I had her screaming because she was stuck in the toilet and her feet were in midair because she's little, you know? Because she's like 5'4", but if you get your ass stuck in the toilet and your feet up in the air, you can't get them down when you're 5'4". So
Especially when my ass is this big.
I don't know how you get your ass stuck in the toilet as big as that shit is. And them hips. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I love it. But
But
how do you get it stuck in the toilet? It's bigger than the bowl.
Yep.
You had to work. You had to like scrunch.
Nope.
And
Nope.
oh, please, you worked harder than trying to get into them jeans when you're jumping up and down.
Using the pliers.
If it helps any of the ladies here, actually sit down to pee.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. It's
That's cool.
appreciated.
That's a modern man right there.
Well,
like,
they do say
wow.
when men sit down to pee, it empties their bladder out a lot more, so they don't have like UTIs and stuff. So
I don't know about that.
And
'cause
my piece is so heavy it just hurts my hands to hold it. So I just figured it's just.
I knew something was coming. There it was. There it was. I gotta give it to him for all of it.
if that was true, your piece would be touching the toilet bowl water.
Oh, that's
How
nasty.
do you know it's not?
You got, like,
I
dab
use
and
it as
dry.
a plunger.
I've used it as a
Good
drain
workout
snake. I don't give a fuck. I can just wash it afterward.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Well, we're nasty. We're nasty little boys in
Oh, we
grown men's
are, we
bodies.
are.
So what are we gonna do?
Mhm.
Well, no, that's good for you. But yeah, I've done a lot better at doing it. I think eventually men should adjust if you've been living with a woman for some time. You know, like if you put in a prison sentence with the same woman, you ought to know to put the seat down. That's all I'm saying. I have. I speak from experience.
Yep.
That being said, look before you sit is kind of just, I don't know, logical. It's like stepping on a piece of glass on your property. You don't know the pieces of glass there, but had you looked at before you stepped, you wouldn't have cut your foot on the piece of glass, right?
But I got to be honest. Like things. Yeah, like I gotta be honest, things do happen, and there are even times with me where it's like I get back to the house and my kid don't want to get out of the car, and I'm like, I gotta drop a deuce, and so I'll just run in the house with him, and I won't even bother looking. I just throw my ass on the toilet, and obviously I don't have to worry about it because she was before me, so the seat didn't move. But if it was reversed, she gonna end up stuck in the toilet with her little feet flailing. So, you know, after a while, you start to think to yourself, okay, maybe I need to just, you know, pull my shit back, put the seat down, take that extra minute. It's like 0.8 of a second. It can save a life.
It don't take no time at all to put the whole damn lid down, man.
Right?
You must have got beaten by a woman that's like over this issue.
Oh, no. See, I grew up in North Carolina, bro.
Such like strength. Oh, okay.
I had to go cut my own
that was
switches
definitely a
and shit.
common.
Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't have to worry
Did your
about a
grandma-
switch, but Flip flops and wooden spoons were
That's
just a
chanclas.
daily
See,
occurrence.
it's not
Mhm.
only like from like growing up, like having that hammered in, but it's also
Yeah.
like I have dogs, I've had cats, small
Right.
kids, right? Like you keep the whole damn lid closed so they're not blopping in there. Or
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Ah.
My cat's
Especially-
never fucked around with the toilet. though.
you
Especially
ever seen a cat get stuck underneath the lid of a toilet?
No.
Let me tell you.
And I've
you
had
wanna
cats.
See, you want to see some funny shit? Get your cat high on catnip and let him loose in the bathroom with that toilet seat
we
up.
gotta do
Let
this
that
after the
seat be
show.
up. He will right in that
My
bowl.
cat
and
gets real
that shit
affectionate with the
falls.
scratch bowl and cat.
Dude,
Hmm.
I would
Dude,
I would
my
love
neighbor
nothing. I would love nothing better than to see the stupid cat we have in the house just stuck in the toilet lid. That would be hilarious. I'd just be like, I ain't even letting you out. You annoy the shit out of me anyway.
I'll just
Mhm.
toilet talk. I'll be right back. I gotta go tinkle.
Well, at least I hope we answered her question. You know, that was kind of like an impromptu drunken advice segment. I like that.
My friend has a cat toilet bowl that's like connected to his actual toilet. So the cat uses the bathroom
I've
and it
seen that, I've
flushes
seen
and
that.
stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
it's crazy.
Hmm.
That's
It has
interesting.
cat litter in it and it filters and it
well, you've
flushes.
seen Meet the
and-
Fockers, right? The movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically,
Jinxie.
yeah.
That's how they train the cat to do it in the bathroom. You put a litter
Oh, they
box
put like
in
a
there.
Yeah.
little litter box in the toilet and they
Mhm.
get him going and then they just remove it. Yeah.
Now, one thing I hate from that movie though,
Hmm.
the Meet the Fockers movie, when they're yelling at him about flushing the toilet and leaving the toilet running, he's like, well,
Mhm.
maybe the cat did it. And they're like, he doesn't have thumbs. You need a fucking thumb to press a lever down?
You really
No,
don't.
you don't.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've done it with a big toe, so you really don't.
I did it with my forehead drunk, so it's doable.
Like I've seen people pass out and do it with their own forehead, just drunk as fuck, trying to get to the toilet. It's not that hard. But I guess while we wait for Wendy, since I do have Cassie and Aaron here, I brought up the fact, you know, obviously we've mentioned we have a child, and Aaron was around when we were all working together when I came and told him that my wife was pregnant, and I still remember the conversation because he asked me, he's like, wait, didn't you say she couldn't have kids? And I was like, yeah, that's what the doctor said. And he's like, wait, didn't you say she was on the pill? And I said, yeah, I did. And do you remember what you said to me when I told you this?
He
Did I say
remembers.
like, oh, you must got some super sperm or something?
Yeah, and then he said,
What was
what
it?
you need to do is go on Craigslist and put an article up that says, need a daddy.
I walked into.
Did
I actually
not.
do
You
remember
get all
like
the wrong kind of guys.
you had came in and you had and being like confused like a dog when they tilt their head to the side. Like I was like, wait a minute, how is that possible?
Uh-huh,
Because I was
you
like,
kept
you
asking
guys
questions.
took every known precaution.
Yeah, and she
I
wasn't
was
even
like,
supposed to
wow.
have kids, to be able to have kids. She was on birth control, and I got her pregnant anyway. Aaron was like, "How the fuck?"
Yeah.
You're like, you need to go on Craigslist and just put up an article that says nothing but need a daddy. I'm sorry, I've told that story probably off camera or in a chat with people, and now that I have the people that were involved in the story, I just wanted to verify.
Oh, I'll tell
yeah,
the
that
sugar
was-
glider story.
I don't know if I want to tell the sugar glider story because that's more
Aw.
your thing. Besides, it's still ladies' choice, and now that Wendy's back, you will get to ask all of us something.
Hmm.
Oh, she's thinking we're in trouble.
Hmm.
Oh, we're really in trouble.
No, it's not really that difficult. This has something to do. Well, no, this has something to do with the bathroom too. Okay, so Dom does do this. However,
Does he masturbate in the bathroom?
no.
I haven't done that since I was like 15 years old.
What do you think I got her for? I mean,
After he shaves, of course, like he cleans up the sink and everything, but I have seen many of men that don't clean the sink whatsoever. Do any of you guys not do that?
I do my best.
Okay.
Oh no,
I'm a veteran.
like mainly
Like,
because like I like to feel the sink up with water and drink out of it afterwards. That's what Trump told me to do, at least.
So I'm hoping you're cleaning it. Because if not, ew.
Hold on, I gotta go arrange my funeral. I just fucking died.
Right, I'm pretty sure it's the ghost of me. That's why I keep flicking in and out on the screen.
Holy shit! That was a
Oh my god, that was good. I'm sorry. Was Chris saying something? I didn't know.
He's saying that he's a veteran.
Fuck! If I was, I forgot.
All I heard was I'm a veteran, and then Aaron.
Probably 'cause you have
I
to
was a
shave every
veteran,
day.
man. What the fuck do you think? I leave a
Yeah, of
listen to
course.
this? No, come on.
Well, I'm not saying just you. I'm just in general.
That is some lazy, potentially millennial bullshit.
Yeah,
Cannot
that's
clean up after yourself.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
I could understand if you like missed a couple hairs that you didn't see when you were.
Yeah. I mean, like,
But to just like shave and leave it be out.
Yeah, but that goes
gross.
both ways.
Yeah.
Like, it's just to say
Ladies.
women lose hair as well. It's not to say I get on anyone's particular case, but sometimes you find one or two more additional hairs, and you don't start a big shit show like the big thing about it.
No, but if I have to roto-rooter the fucking drain in the tub.
Oh my god, I just had to do that thanks to this.
ugh.
and that's
Sorry.
after I cut my hair.
Wow.
Yeah, she doesn't like shed hair, she like molts. I don't know how she has any on her head.
Some of y'all women shed like a fucking German Shepherd.
Yeah,
Right here.
that's me. No matter what I
It's
do.
like, how do you still have hair on your head?
Like I've
When I
got
get
a
out of
clean.
the shower,
Yes,
know,
it just
when I get
comes
out of
off.
the
Like
Or
you
just
just
a clump.
pull handfuls of this
Yeah.
stuff
Yep.
out. And you're like, how do you
I was
have
ripping-
anything on your head?
I was ripping clumps of hair out of the drain in the tub with like needle nose pliers for 20 minutes. I have to actually, our vacuum cleaner, the spindle in it that goes around, I have to give it a haircut. Because like we go through and then a couple of times you flip it over and it won't roll because
You
it's
should-
it's got hair all up in it.
You shed
so glad I
so
have hardwood
much. You
floors.
should look like a thumb with two thumbs.
Yeah. She should have less hair than me.
Yeah.
And somehow
Nope, I don't.
it just grows and molts. I swear to God. It's like,
That's
okay.
Like this is all I got, right? Like I got this little bit of hair. Y'all got hair that goes down to your.
Well,
If
do you
I
want us
lost
to have
hair-
a buzz cut?
Well, no,
No.
What I'm saying is, if I lost my hair at the rate that y'all lose yours,
Oh God, yes.
dude, I'd look like Friar Tuck, dude.
Mhm.
Well,
No, that's
I'd be-
one thing
I'd
I'll
be-
give.
if I will.
I'd be balder
That's
and
like they use
uglier than Michael
Pantene
Jordan.
Pro V.
That's one thing I'll give the husband credit for. Like after he shaves his head, he shaves his head over the toilet. He'll lift everything and just
Really?
And then flush
Yeah.
it down, right?
no.
That's an interesting one.
He'll wipe the seat and then just toss a little piece of paper, and that's when he puts the lid down.
Oh wow.
You have an interesting husband. I miss you, Jose.
I'm like, he doesn't put the toilet seat down, so he's cutting his hair over the toilet.
Like
So
he'll
he's dumping it into the bowl and
he'll lift
flushing it
everything
away.
and he'll shave everything and then he'll wipe the bowl and then he'll put everything down and then I'll go to use it and I'm like, oh hey, for once he put everything down and then I lift the lid. I'm like, son of a bitch.
That's
Motherfucker.
why.
Yeah. At least
I mean, granted, we abide by if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. But if it's hair, flush it. Come on,
Like,
just
dude.
treat it like it's brown.
If it's hair, don't leave it there.
Thank you, thank you.
yeah.
If it's white,
You
it
ever had
might
one
be
of
all
those
right.
instances where you forgot to follow your own rule? You just walk in and that brown's just mellowing right there. You're like, motherfucker. You don't need to save water
Mm-mm.
that bad.
No,
Oh.
no one needs to save water that bad, man. And I was just thinking of that, like for the amount of times my brother's taking a shit in the toilet and like just doesn't like. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Ah,
Have you ever had an
How do you
instance, though-
forget?
have you ever had an instance though where you flush, but it's just like still there?
Yeah, and I flush again.
yeah.
Yeah, I double flush.
You always got that nugget
Well,
that comes back up.
Here's
and-
my rule.
There's no
taking my time in the bathroom,
rules
too, so-
that say I can only flush once.
No, it is a rule. If it stays up, if it stays up after the third
It's gotta
time, I
stay.
figured it's earned the right to see another person's butt.
Uh,
That's
Someone else's problem now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See,
Because
I
that's
want
a
to know
fighter.
because I know there's
That's
some.
a fighter.
I want to know because there's times when you ladies shave in like a tub or something. Do you always rinse the tub? Because I have stepped in to take a shower and ended up with like God knows what kind of hair on my feet.
That's because that's
That's
before you
mostly
cleared out
armpit
the
hair.
drain.
Oh, you mean before I cleared the hair out that you left in the drain?
Yes. Yes.
I'll be honest. I don't remember when's the last time I shaved.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Well,
had that
that's,
same
you know,
problem.
The lockdown.
I just shaved my legs yesterday.
For the first time in months. God
I want
damn
to
you.
say it was like
Kind of like a cricket.
last fall.
And honestly, I had to bring it up. I was like, look, baby, I love you, but you have more hair on your legs than me.
Christ.
Shave that shit.
It's just the
Doesn't take
lower
issue.
leg. It's not the thigh. It's just the lower leg.
Oh,
And that-
Don't
and that
discuss
makes
how
it all
big
right?
I
You
am.
rub on them like, "Hey, baby, I love you." That's what.
I don't rub my leg on him.
Oh,
I do. I don't give a shit. But he's like 5 times as hairy. So it's
he
like,
doesn't care either.
If
Oh,
she
he
was
doesn't
rubbing
care.
her leg on me, I would wait for her to fall asleep and get some nair and just like put that shit on there and just here we go.
Oh.
the only complaint I get is, babe, when are you gonna shave those armpits? And I'm like, but why? Like,
Ew, no.
Braided
No.
and shit.
I
Oh
can't.
no! Don't
I
tell
I'm
us
can't.
you
like
got
so foul.
don't tell us you got buckwheat in a headlock.
I
No,
can't do
it's not
that.
that bad. It's not that bad. I can't braid
I
it.
got
But I
scared.
can
Red
definitely like
locks.
Okay.
stroke it and be weird.
I've
Doesn't
seen
it get
some
itchy
things.
though?
No, it's the
Ugh.
opposite. When I
No,
shave,
when
is
you
when I
let
get
it grow long enough, it doesn't stitch anymore.
I swear to
Mm.
God, as soon as she said braided arm hair in my head, I just
Jesus Christ, that's loud.
yes, it is.
No, I
'Cause that's
what
really
I felt
stopped
inside.
shaving after a while. I even let the unibrow.
Now I'm
grow.
curious.
I can't see it, but
My grandpa used to shave his armpits, so I'm curious. Have any of you guys, like gentlemen, shaved your armpits?
Not really.
17 times.
How many?
Dead serious. 17 times.
You
I
counting?
had
He
to
kept
count.
count.
Yeah. Yeah.
He kept count, man.
the husband will
Wow.
do it in the summer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't
But
really
his
bother.
growth-
I trim a little bit. I don't really shave. I just kind of keep it neat.
No, my brother-in-law shaves everything. Like I have a brother-in-law who will like shave the chest and like the lawn and the back lawn, the whole ass thing.
Jesus
I'm
The
like,
back line.
Apparently,
bro, that is a lot.
apparently
of work.
he's into that alopecia look. He's just getting rid of the eyebrows.
I'm like, my dude. He looks like
Ryan
Eddie
Shea
Guerrero,
Bear
to me,
look.
which is funny.
I lied. No. Mm. All right, so I think that was good. We got the ladies. We got the ladies in. Those were some decent questions. There was a lot of potty talk. I don't know what.
Right?
I figure we're the ones with the potty humor,
Because
but
we're
no.
not ladies.
Well, you're technically.
Literally just burping over here.
I mean, if I found out after all this time you weren't actually a lady, I might be. We're terminating that contract. It's in the clause right there. Okay, so let's see. And I don't know if Chris is there or not, but we can save him for last. The next topic we had was actually Freaky Friday stories, since, well, we're here and this has pretty much gotten freaky already. Name the most risque places you ever got freaky in general. It could be with who you're with now or whoever. We ain't gonna tell. It'll just be on a podcast somewhere, so we hope they don't listen.
Oops, something.
Man.
Good.
People are thinking.
Oh no, I got one. I got
Okay,
I'm
one.
just
okay.
I
I'm
got
just
a
waiting
lot.
for Kathy to say something like, "Well, before I met you," and it's like,
I
There
won't
was this
mention
thing
that.
called the Million Man March, and I decided.
no. He got freaky at the Million Man March.
All right,
He brought the only woman.
I guess I got one. It would probably be the cash room at PetSmart.
What? With who?
I'm not gonna tell, but it was a coworker of yours.
We'll ask off air. I think I know who. We'll
And-
ask off
and-
air.
And in the midst of that, I did knock over one of the registers and had to count all the money over.
Okay.
All those pennies.
Can I?
Wait a minute. To make it worse, one of the coin slot, one of the pre-rolled coins broke open, and some of the coins rolled behind the safe, which I could not move, causing me to go to my car and grab the exact amount of change out my car.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be my full answer, but it might make her turn red. But the warehouse at the same location.
Yeah.
Back
Kinda
before we knew
tricky
she
times
couldn't
at
get
work.
pregnant, we got married, we were trying, and one day she just said, "Well, I'm ovulating," so. And I bent her over on the cardboard thing, and that was that.
Hey, yo, you know
No,
what's
it did
crazy?
not need staples.
No, there were no
I
staples.
still have the security footage from that video. I said I still got the security footage from that video. So
Oh shit, Dom
We
and
got
Kathy,
1,000 views right
OnlyFans.
Should we create a Patreon
Pay them
account?
bills. Exclusive Patreon content.
Yeah, we get that footage. It's going
Right?
on Patreon, no lie. There's gonna be a Drunk Upon a Time on Pornhub.
Well, I got one, and ironically, it's with you too.
Okay.
My grandparents'
She said
campground
ironically.
bathroom.
Oh, at the pool. At the pool.
Yes.
Yeah, because we were gonna do it in the pool. We were the only two people in the pool,
Mhm.
and as we were about to get it on, a whole group came in with like little kids and shit, and we were like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
Daddy,
what are they doing, Dad? Nothing now." So we literally like got out of the pool, ran over to like the changing room, locked the door, and ended up doing it in a shower room. While her and her grandfather actually came down and was looking for us and knocking on the door in the middle of it, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing in there?" "Oh, nothing. We'll be done in like 20 minutes."
He knew what we were doing. He's not stupid.
Yeah, she had a tick I was trying to help her get rid of.
Yeah. Yeah, it was in a sensitive place, and I had to work really hard.
Oh, sorry, Gaga Pete Pap.
Thank God she said something with me, because I swear to God, if she didn't, I was going to change my answer to, well, I guess anytime with old gangbang over here. All right, so I guess who knew that pet shop was such a freaky deaky type of environment? But I guess when nobody's around, you know.
And I will say this just for the sake of the climax, giggity. It's somebody you guys would have never guessed, and I've been sworn to secrecy. Just
I'm
add a
gonna
little
get
bit
it
of
out of
fun to it.
you. I'm gonna get it out of you. Not on this recording, but I'm gonna get it out of you.
No, you're
No,
gonna
you-
tell us.
Yeah, I bet. I will say this: they did work with pets.
Did they wash their hands after?
No, that was one of the rules
about-
I had in my contract when you signed it.
The
Do not wash your
contract.
hands. I want fur and everything involved.
Oh,
Oh, so it was a fellow groomer.
I think I know.
I think I know. Too. I'm not gonna
They
say.
work with animals.
I'm not gonna say, but I think she tried the same thing with me. And Kathy got mad. Like, she's a sweet girl, but she will cut a bit. She got mad. Look at the baby.
All serious over there too.
Mhm.
Like, mm-hmm.
Take out her earrings. Hold my shit. Mm.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me get my razor out my purse.
Right?
And
I keep one under the tongue just in case. See.
Oh wow.
wow, that's thug life right there. Okay, so who wants to go next with the freaky deaky locations?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Oh,
I keep that part of my life private. That's between me and my man's dick, and don't nobody need to know more.
Oh, come on.
Don't push her.
Okay. God damn you, Grandma. I want to hear some grandma freaky stories.
Back in
Mama
my
told
day,
me
we
don't
kissed
share
with our
that
mouths open.
Now that would be Steve Rogers That would be Steve Rogers syndrome. Grandma Wendy getting freaky. All right, Chris, you got a good story about a nice place you got it on where it was kind of risky or whatever the fuck, just something freaky.
I'd rather not, to be honest.
Pleading the fifth.
You guys are lame.
Exactly. Well, here's why. Well,
The
I
baby
guess I'm
came
already
from
backing
it?
myself into a corner now, right? That's why. Like, I'm not gonna tell old stories like that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I think it would be a story not involving the
Correct.
current. Okay.
That's fine.
Understood.
Well, how about you text it to me and then I just say it out loud?
And Aaron will be like, "Oh, it's one time." So technically, it's not you, so you can't be.
Mhm.
We'll edit out the part where he said, "Text me the story."
We'll just change the names to protect the people involved.
There you go.
You can't say protect the innocent.
All right, we'll check with Captain Knucklehead before
I'll say this: your tax dollars were well appreciated.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
Glad to know they went to something good.
All right, well,
Right.
let's check with Captain Knucklehead before we move on here.
If it has
I'm
anything
also
to do
respectful
with
of my
race.
lady. I see in no. Actually, I haven't really done anything overly freaky. So yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
guess that's fair enough. All
They
right,
don't
let's
do it in freaky
see.
places. They just call each other really freaky names like Daddy and shit.
Oh god, I call her Daenerys and she calls me Master.
Oh my.
It's Daenerys, not Daenerys.
I said Daenerys.
I once got busy in a
Human
Burger King
culture.
bathroom.
And my nose
No.
is large, by the way. So.
Dom likes to actually call her Luke while she calls him Leia. She busts out the strap on and
Oh no, you can't. I got her to dress up as Princess Leia so I could cross that off the bucket list.
Not the slave bikini costume.
No,
though.
I wish it was the slave bikini
couldn't
costume,
find
but
that
it was
one.
the buns and the white outfit and commando and the whole nine. I was like, all right, so let's look and see what we got left here. I don't think we need to go back to term limits, even though Cassie didn't hear it. She knows about all that.
I think we're pretty much done.
Well, we do have an update on Drunken Advice from last week. The couple who have been together since high school, and he came in and caught her with another woman and all that good stuff. It turns out they actually got married.
They've been married for a year now.
Yeah, they just had their first anniversary. I didn't even realize how long this had been going on until I saw it pop up on Facebook the other day. One of them saying happy anniversary to the other. And I was like, holy shit, that's right. They did get married. Oh shit, it's been a year.
Been a hot minute.
So yeah, I mean, apparently it all worked out. I know we had some concerns about the way he caught her, and maybe things might have gone.
There's still that concern.
I guess they've been married for a year. They seem to be happy.
I missed out on this. What happened?
Yeah, it's been a long standing, because this came up on like episode 2 when we first started this show, where a friend of mine emailed me and said, I need your help, don't use my name. I said, cool. And he told me about, how him and his girlfriend had been together forever and they had moved in with each other and everything was great. And one day he came home from work and he caught his woman in bed with another woman. And he then told me he got mad and stormed out. And I was like, that's the wrong reaction.
Well, everyone gets a girl on girl.
Aaron actually said, I loved Aaron's response on the last show, Uncle Keenan. He was like, I'll take my clothes off for you.
I don't know. I've met some dudes that see girl on girl action as like not enticing because it's two chicks who don't need you, basically. Like you're just superfluous, and why are you even?
Still something you get to say happen though. That's worth it to me.
Right, like I'm not running out. I'm standing there like I'm an auctioneer. Like, I got the dick. Who wants the dick? I got the dick. Oh, gone. Too late. Thanks, ladies. I got video.
I'm too creative to let a situation like that go to waste.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, we can work this out.
It's
Yeah,
just that
I'll just go start
individual
making pancakes
situation, though.
or
That's the
something.
problem with this.
Did you say, Chris?
See,
I'll go
I-
around knocking toilet seats down.
No, Chris.
See, y'all are talking again, just like last time. Y'all are talking about this like it's that one instance, and it's only ever going to happen with you, right? You caught her cheating. Doesn't matter if you caught her cheating with a girl or you caught her cheating with a guy, because how do you know half the other times that she was cheating before then she wasn't with another guy?
That's true.
So
That's
to
true.
say it's
Yeah.
okay because it's girl on girl, that doesn't mean shit.
I mean, from
'Cause
what
you
I
don't know if
heard,
she's not going somewhere else and doing girl on girl, on guy, on guy on guy,
that's a lot.
because she wouldn't talk to you in the first place. There
Party.
wasn't that communication.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
No,
the,
that's
the problem I
totally.
have with it. 'Cause
No, I
even
get
now,
it.
yeah,
I
they're
have to agree
married. It
with
all
you.
worked out. That doesn't mean it worked out.
I get it,
That
but
means
you
it
know,
may not-
like,
That might mean that they're not facing the underlying issue.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
They've been
It
married a
also
year.
might mean that they're happy and having three ways while married.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, we don't know what
I'm
it
just
what it
playing,
led to.
But
you know, I'm pretty much playing devil's advocate here.
No,
Yeah,
I
and
know
I can
because
get with it.
I actually when I saw it, I got a hold of the guy and I said, "Hey, you know, happy anniversary. How's everything going?" And he said, "Oh man, it's been great. We've talked everything out
See?
about you know this, that, the other." And there are times where we will bring another woman in, but you know it's always a mutual thing, and so on and so forth.
I'm
And
in
they've been,
heaven.
yeah, they've been together for a year, and this is working for them. So it's like, okay, I mean, I'm just my biggest concern is one of these days she's going to turn around and say, "Hey, what about a throuple?" Because now you
That's
got
why I
two.
probably have to draw the
It's-
line.
Because like
You
seriously,
have
it's
to
one thing if you
communicate.
got two women and if you can't satisfy them, they can satisfy each other. You can watch. That's cool. But if you got two women living in your house
Mm-mm.
24/7,
That will never happen.
no, see,
Nope.
and that's why we're
Oh,
together.
man, I'd be getting some extra help
Lord.
around the house too. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
just
but
Exactly.
like, from a
when you're
guy's
building a
from a
relationship
guy's
together.
perspective, you just got another woman to like drop shit on you, nag at you about whatever, give you shit.
And their
all
cycles are
day.
gonna sink because
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
that
got
too.
women that live together, they
Yeah.
sink.
That too,
That's a
'cause-
myth. No, it's not a myth.
It's
It's
not.
not a
It's
fucking
not.
myth.
When you sync up, it becomes who's the alpha cycle.
Uh-huh.
It's like they sync up, and then the next thing you know, it's just a witch's
Yeah,
coven.
have
It's
you-
just a witch's
Did it-
coven, man.
No,
They're just
this-
all around the
this-
cauldron.
I'm
the
so glad
coven.
this isn't on my Twitch. I'm so glad this isn't on my Twitch. Because-
just
How do
a
you-
little menstruation, a
have
little
y'all
cabernet. Now
have
you'll be
y'all
wrong no matter
seen-
what you say.
Have y'all
How do you
seen the
determine
Animal
who's the
Kingdom
alpha?
do the alpha flow to determine which female is the alpha female?
It's who syncs up to whom. It's like if there's two, and it's like, oh, I start mine, and then Kathy starts hers 2 days later. Mine's the alpha because it came first.
Until that occurs, you guys' body through pheromones is going at it.
Right?
Yeah, essentially.
Jerry.
It's like two rams in the wild just bucking horns.
Essentially.
That's what uterus is.
Yes, exactly.
I want
All
the
kinds of
chocolate. No, I
fallopian
want the chocolate.
tubes. Yeah. It's, I get the last mine off. No, bitch, I get the last.
Hey, Dom, tell me this. Tell me they're at least being safe.
Oh yeah, definitely. He
that
said
stuff.
we
Alright.
we keep
As long as you're
things-
safe.
Because if you bring two girls in, but maybe she's going that way, and then one of them gets pregnant, but it's not your lady.
Oh no, it's nothing like that. Yeah, he definitely even before they got married.
I doubt the ladies on the call will argue this fact. Some women are crazy and they will try to trap your ass.
Yes.
Mhm.
You'll just be crazy, bro.
Mhm.
We had one of those too.
So
Remember
it might not
the
be-
first
it
advice
might not be
segment?
your lady, it might be your lady's friend that's coming in going, I like this. F her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that first advice segment we gave at the relaunch with my friend of like 30 years? Please don't say his name.
I'm not going to.
That was a kick rocks moment.
Yeah, that was literally like that was a Forrest Gump run. Just
Yup.
Mhm.
See you full out of there.
he didn't know where he was going. He was just running.
Lieutenant Dan.
All
How
right.
far?
Here's the thing though. If I don't want to visit their house, if he has two girls and then he like asks me for like a cup of water, I'm like, 2 girls and 1 cup of water. I don't feel kind of funny about that.
Dude,
Like
There's nothing
that's
funny
just why I
about
have to-
that.
I was like,
So
no.
you'd be like, yeah, 2 women, but if they give you a cup of water, you're like, nah, I gotta go.
Yeah, so who knows
Commitment
when they
issues.
done
So
with
you
that
have a
cup,
sealed
you know?
bottle.
Yeah.
You bring your own drinks when you come over.
Hermetically.
Yeah. I'm drawing the line at that.
It's a
I don't
bottle of
want
water in like a foil pack, like an MRE. He just.
You open the fridge, there's nothing but carrots and cucumbers in there.
Oh,
Don't eat those, by the
cucumber
way.
They're
juice.
pickled.
They're
like
pickled
what's
for
that-
sure.
Would you like a side
One of them
salad?
has
They're
been
not
used
really
to cure a
pickled.
deep rectal itch. Pro tip.
No, what's that old dirty joke? What's the difference between a hungry woman and a horny one?
What?
Where she
Size
puts
of
the
a cucumber?
cucumber.
Yo,
All
that is
right.
hilarious. That is
All right.
hilarious.
On that note, I think that's the perfect time to end the damn show. We've been at this for a minute now, and it's been great. But I think it's time to sign off. So I want to thank everybody that listened to this. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. And we want to invite you to follow us at Drunk Upon a Time, capital DUAT, on Twitter. And definitely check out our podcast on Fox Den Productions. You can go to our website, anchor.fm/FoxDen. No capital letters, no spaces, just FOXDN. And our episodes will pop up. We're getting new platforms every day. I'm working on new platforms every day. We're spreading this around. We have multiple episodes. This show, Mutant Rejects, Top Rope Wrestling Talk, and maybe even a few others in the works if we can find the time. So hit us up, follow us, subscribe to us, give us some comments, give us some drunken advice segments we can use on our Twitter. Give us some nominations for Idiot of the Week. Just have fun with it. And what the fuck?
Nothing.
What is everybody doing? I gotcha. Okay. So now that we got that, thank you to everybody that showed up. Unky Keenan, obviously the Canadian knucklehead who's been a little bit distracted. My homegirl Latina Heat. The nerd on point himself, Chris. Did I say my lovely wife, Kathy? Because if I didn't, I just did. And we will catch you next week. Thank you. Drink responsibly.
Yes.
Peace.